Ready for it.
Thrilled for it.
Presenting Franks with Turbo Booster Jet Engine.
Some responses come through from the league. I think Venki Mysore was one representative of the franchise saying it should have been there in place when the restart happened. We know Par Jindal has said this game should be moved out like the Lucknow Sunrisers game, the RCB Sunrisers game. Do you understand the grievances of some of the other franchises?
Totally get it. Totally understand it. What you want in any tournament is consistency. And we had an unexpected halt to this tournament, which was out of the league's control. Once it's reset, if they felt that venues needed to be changed, time frames needed to be changed, all these things, they needed to bundle it up all at once, get the approval of all the franchises and announce it. But to do it in a staggered fashion is probably understandable. You've got some franchises saying, well, hang on a sec here, this is, changing things on the move, which isn't ideal.
I mean, I to some degree can empathize with the administrators. Weather is not in anyone's control. And I recall when the revised schedule came out, I checked the Bengaluru forecast, it was not as bad. And I don't know if this week where city is completely waterlogged and whatnot, at least they've been able to salvage one game, if not two. Do you feel like this was, this was a situation beyond their control, or regardless, you then can't change it because already some teams have been affected? So then you just have to suck it up and have the same rules for everyone.
I agree with what Tom is saying, but on the other hand, you're going to have to think of the fans, right? Because they wait for a whole year for the IPL to come, and then there's obviously a border skirmish, and then that leads to bad weather. So this IPL, there were so many unforeseen issues which nobody could have thought of. So the BCCI is trying to do what's best to at least get a few games, think of the fans, get a few games in, and not have a lot of games which are washed off. Because when you plan this tournament, you think the tournament is going to end at some stage before the monsoon. But when we have a 1 week delay and the monsoon hits, you just want to get few games in and think of the fans and maybe just empathize with the fans more than anything else.
Wouldn't you agree though? Regardless, I can understand that some of the franchise might feel less happy about it than others. But it's a long league. And if you've done the heavy lifting at the start of the league, if you won enough games, I don't think there can be too much argument about the top four. Whether MI go through, whether DC go through.
Yeah, 100%. My only point is the rules are the rules.
Yes.
And, I've been involved in tournaments outside of this tournament where they have made changes on the move and it has gone down like a lead balloon. Just because you start off knowing what the rules are, you play according to those rules, and suddenly because of unforeseen circumstances, the whole game's changed.
Yeah.